Well, hello YouTube. Today we're going to be touring the old schoolhouse because I made a little YouTube short about that part of the shed, and a guy asked, what does the interior of it look like? So we're going to find out for the grand reveal. Gotta keep you guys surprised. 3, 2, ain't very special. 1. It ain't very school-like. But yeah, in 1917 or 1918, this building sat in that field right over there. And my great-great-grandpa, when he bought this farm, moved it here with logs and horses across that swamp even, which is the amazing part of it. But yeah, this is a school. And so yeah, that's about it. Was a school. Then we got back here, he used it for his workshop. That's why there's a tool bench, horseshoes, all that sort of stuff in here. Bunch of old international stuff because we there ran all IH, one-way international cylinders for them. And there's even the pickup is even in here now today. Grandpa's international pickup, 1956 IH S110, same thing as his grandpa had, which is the same man who moved this shed here. But yeah, he used it for his workshop. Then Grandpa moved back here after he got done with the Army in 1976, I think it was. And probably used it up until kind of the mid-80s when he built that shop. So that's what this is. Then after that, I think they stored soybeans in it a couple times. That's why Grandpa likes to call it the granary. And then after that, it's kind of sat, it's a catch-all for anything and everything. That's why you see it's filled with random stuff. Like a potato plow, a window, whole bunch of random things. Styrofoam, feed bags. Those are a bunch of not mason jars, a bunch of Cairo syrup jars from Grandma's family. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Not much like school anymore. That's a oat thresher cutter thingy. I'd like to get that. I'd like to take that to the fair and use Mr. Rutherford Family Farms hit and miss engine and run it. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, I'll tell y'all what we want to do with this building. We would love to turn it back into not a school, but look like one. So it'd be pretty much gut the thing down to the studs, and then new outside, insulate it, put in heat and air, plumbing, then exterior walls, whatever, wood, make it be wood, then have a little bathroom in it, probably a sink, probably a little counter, microwave, little mini fridge or something in here. And then what I'd like to have is then have the big blackboard all the way across the front and have 2 desks sit in the front. And then, I don't know, a couch maybe, probably a TV, a school desk or 2. And that kind of be what we're like, and this just be the office. This is where you go, hang out, have a beer, sit here, do your office work. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I'd love it to be if it ever gets to be like that sometime in my life. We don't know. But that's what I'd want it to be. And then like on the blackboard or whatever, you can write your tasks for the day or keep track of budgets and stuff on there. So that's the dream. Whether it ever happens, we don't know. But yeah, that's what I want. Don't know if it'll ever happen. Who knows? Something cool that's in here is in the early 70s, Grandpa had an Alice Chalmers roto baler that he baled with the M, and he also had a WD-45 that he baled with after he threw the clutch out on the M. But that right there is a roll of roto baler twine. And Grandpa sold his roto baler in like 1975 or something. So that's kind of cool that that's still there. Over here, I can't remember what he said that was. Something to do with work. That's something like a heater. I can't remember exactly what he said. Those are sickle bars for the sickle bar mower, I believe. Big old saw blade. Actually, I'm gonna take one of these horseshoes. International engine oil bucket. Horseshoes that he either made or bought. There was some sort of like a, I don't know what it was called, something you could burn coals and kind of forge metal with it. That's cool. That was cool. It's moved up in the garage. That's where Grandpa keeps a bunch of old stuff. Yeah, pretty much what it is. It's a cool old building. Love to get it back into a state of usability. But that's what it looks like to you viewer who asked. So anyway, thank you for watching and goodbye.